everyone. Welcome to the 5DB Canteen. Thank you all so much for coming. I hope you've all enjoyed your beef bourguignon as requested by Mo. Now, if everybody could please put your hands together for a very, very warm welcome for Mohan Evans.
Are we on? Yes, we are on. Lately, staying a lot in the moment. Wise woman said, don't you ever leave it. There's love here if you will believe it. But my girls know how to hurt feelings, so don't you wake those demons sleeping. And I know it's tempting, but someday I'm gonna be here to stay. Someday I'm gonna find comfort in this place. I know it's bad for me, the purpose in the dream. Oh, she's the fantasy, the purpose in the dream. So take me there for so long I have waited. There's love here forever, I believe it. But your girls know how to hurt feelings. A healthy heart, she told better than to look for a part in the ether. For us to come together. But someday I'm gonna be here to stay. Someday I'm gonna find comfort in this place. And I know it's bad for me, the purpose in the dream. Oh, she's the fantasy, the purpose in the dream. Oh, she's the fantasy, the purpose in the dream. Oh, she's the fantasy. I know it's bad for me. Oh, she's the fantasy. I know it's bad for me. Oh, she's the fantasy. I know it's bad for me. Oh, she's the fantasy. I know it's bad for me. Hello everybody, how are we doing? This is quite something. So much family and so many just good friends and people I haven't seen in fucking ages. Excuse my French. That's probably not allowed on live streaming, but Thanks so much to everyone that came, and it's just it's a lovely vibe. This is my lovely band. This is actually the first time we've all played together as well, so round of applause for the band. It's supposed to do it at the end, but we'll do a round of applause for the band after every song, I reckon. Okay, what we got next is a song called Mean What You Say. It's going to move to the piano. One sec. Thanks. Round of applause. I just realised I haven't put my phone on silent. That'd be a nightmare. But love I didn't hear. My concern was in the way. On either side of the fear is the patient will to wait. But you're only saying words. Why don't you mean what you say? It's the cries we never heard that have their own rightful place. But you're only bringing words. Why don't you mean what you say? 'Cause whatever you were feeling, well, I'm having a hard time believing. I know that there's something you were dreaming, and I've got to reassure you. My mind, it moves in the same way. My mind is only mine to give away, but our lives are here at the same time. In the same way, my mind is only mine to give away, but our lives are here at the same time. I'll see you at the rail. After every week, have the same reasons to be, but you're only bringing words. Why don't you say what you mean? 'Cause I'm looking out for I'm not looking out for your hollow words. I'm looking out for the meaning. But it's love that I never heard. My mind, it moves in the same way. My mind is only mine to give away, but our lives are here at the same time. My mind, it moves in the same way. My mind is only mine to give away, but our lives are here at the but you've gotta show me the truth. I'm all this for you. There's nothing I'd rather do than help out, but you gotta show me the truth. Thanks very much.
How are we all? Everyone okay?
Sounds fantastic. My job.
Volume? We're on. Okay. So I put my first EP out in February this year, and it's taken me such a long time to actually get some music out. I've been making music and sort of in and about the music industry for probably about. Jazz is here. Jazz, where are you? When did we get going? Jazz is my first music manager. Apart from AJ, who's the other one, is the only other sound one that I've had. 7 or 8 years, something like that. So that's when I first started, and it's difficult to get things moving, and so I feel really grateful for things to have just started to pick up a little bit, and it feels like we've just gained some momentum, which is like, yeah, it feels wonderful to be like sharing these songs with you. So so this song is the first single that came out, called "Weight of the World." And for those of you that don't know me, you're more than welcome to go and listen to it on Spotify and all that sort of stuff. It helps a lot. So yeah, this song is called "Weight of the World." I did my bit. I did dishonest. It's all out there. I think it's time to acknowledge the size of the picture. We've got years to come. Change is coming in stronger than ever before. It ain't just raining on London, it's raining on the rest of the world. The fire is on the horizon, lighting up a way for us all. If the power was honest and our rewards didn't have to be gold. The rules are fixed while lining the pockets. The high will go higher, the low will go lower. It ain't just raining on London, it's raining on the rest of the world. The fire is on the horizon, lighting up a way for us all. It ain't just raining on London, it's raining on the rest of the world. The fire is on the horizon, lighting up a way for us all. So don't be
a fool. Don't be a coward, you got work to do. You got the weight of the world. So paint us a dream and make up the rules. Your time's running out, you got a lot to prove. You got the weight of the world. Child, don't be a fool, don't be a coward, you got work to do. So paint us a dream, make up the rules. Your time's running out, you got a lot to prove. Thanks, guys. My body is cold. I lost all the heat. I'm afraid that I'm alone, but there's still a light in me. But I could do with that spark, that fire, that flame that you got. Could you start at my eyes, through my thoughts and down my spine? I want a new friend, but they always tell me if you're looking too hard, then you won't find one. I'm at a loose end, I'm still frightened. All I ever wanted was to be in love. All I ever wanted was to be in love. I don't want to know where your electric goes. There's a luminescent glow that we could have for free. But I could do with that spark, that fire, that flame that you got. Could you start at my eyes, through my thoughts and down my spine? But they always tell me if you're looking too hard, then you won't find one. I'm at a loose end, I'm still frightened. All I ever wanted was to be in love. I want a new friend. They always tell me if you're looking too hard, then you won't find one. I'm at a loose end, I'm still frightened. All I ever wanted was to be in love. All I ever wanted was to be in love. All I ever wanted was to be in love. Thanks so much, guys. Oh, is this on? It is on, sorry. Just going to sit down. Easy as that.
I'm going to do one of my own now, which is called Light to Dark. Prepare to bawl your eyes out. This is quite new, so if I do kind of mess it up, which I won't, but if I do, then you won't know. So that's that. Well, they said you get better, but you still fall apart. I'll follow you forever, from light to dark. Even on the worst days, I'll just love you more, 'cause I know you'll get better, just like you did before. You tell me there's nothing, nothing, but I say you need time. There's beauty all around you, but it passes you by. No matter what the skyline, be it black or blue, and the sun may be shining, it makes no difference to you. Even on the worst days, I'll just love you more, 'cause I know you'll get better, just like you did before. You tell me there's nothing, nothing, but I say you need time. There's beauty all around you, but it passes you by. You tell me there's nothing, nothing, but I say you need time. There's beauty all around you, but it passes you by. And I'm holding out, and I don't want to do this, and I'm leaving now, but I won't be too long, too long. You tell me there's nothing, nothing, I say you need time. There's beauty all around you, but it passes you by. Thank you very much. Cheers, guys. This is my last song. Thanks so much for coming, everyone. It's been really special. I had a gig last night as well in Shoreditch, and I said it last night to everyone as well, but I was really nervous. I've been really nervous. Last week has been like And everyone, again, can I have just a massive round of applause to the band as well? 'Cause, this is Lloyd Haynes on drums, everyone. Got Sam Weston on bass and Natalie Laurie on harp. But they've been amazing, and yeah, thanks so much for everyone. It's been an absolute pleasure. And this is our last track. I hope you enjoy it. Oh wait, can I just have a sip of water before you do that?
I walk down by the river, pretend you're by my side, talk of all that I'd love to give her. Well, if only I didn't crumble every time. Of envy, it's likely that mine is the same as yours, but we both love to tell lies. 'Cause oh, we got pride, yeah, we got pride. What's yours is mine, it goes both ways in my mind. I walk down by the river, pretend that you're by my side. All that I'd love to give her. If only I didn't crumble every. What we make of this life is what we take when we die, right? So I'd like to show you the real me. I feel like I'm nervous sometimes, lost in my mind, but I'd like to try. I like to try, yeah. So tell me the fool's the missing link for both of us. 'Cause holding it all in is a good look, but it only ever goes so far. It's a beautiful life, but it doesn't always feel right. It's a beautiful life, but it ain't always in that light, yeah. I walk down by the river, pretend that you're by my side. Talk of all that I'd love to give her. If only I didn't crumble every. What we make of this life is what we take when we die, right? So I'd like to show you the real me. Girl, I get nervous sometimes, I'm lost in my mind, but I'd like to try, I'd like to try.
Thanks so much, guys. You've been absolutely wonderful. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. And thanks, obviously, thank you to you lot. What do we do now? Do we bow? Do we, I don't know.
This week in the canteen, we were joined by Scottish singer-songwriter Mohan Evans. Mohan possesses an exceptional voice. As a songwriter, producer and musician, he explores various genres, including alternative pop, jazz, soul and hip-hop.
Well, if only.
His lyrics dive into the intricacies of everyday life, capturing moments often overlooked and unspoken. Join us as we chat about a childhood spent in music studios with a vintage mixing desk as opposed to a Fisher-Price keyboard as his first toy.
Crying our eyes out, lonely nights of envy. It's likely that
Mo, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for coming to the 5DB Canteen.
That's beautiful here.
We're very excited to have you, and this will be where you'll be performing.
I know, yeah, this space here.
So you're
right?
ready in the space? You
Yeah.
feel comfortable already?
Yeah, absolutely.
What have you been up to recently?
Oh, God, what have I been up to? I had a great gig on the weekend in Manchester. I think it was probably one of the best gigs I've done, to be fair. But I've got this song called Holiday that I've had for like 4 years, maybe. I've just got back from holiday in Malaga as well. And I was like, the last few days, I was like, yeah, just like practicing in the villa and just
So
like...
the song's called Holiday, and you
Yeah,
just come back
and
from
the
holiday.
song is like, it's literally like, I don't know how I got away with doing the vocal. It was like really, yeah, it was quite a heavy vocal, so.
So you've been in Manchester last weekend, Malaga
Yeah.
the month before.
Yeah.
But really you're based between Scotland and London?
Yeah, Scotland and London. My dad lives right in the country, in the middle of nowhere in the countryside, so it's, yeah, idyllic and, yeah, a great place to write songs, definitely.
And is that the sort of headspace you want when you're writing? Is it
I mean,
to be away from
I
that?
definitely have like, I flip between like city life and countryside, but recently I've definitely, yeah, crave more countryside and headspace, that's for sure.
And when you're evolving your material, at the moment it's really you sort of sitting, not quite in isolation, but really away from the world, trying to you know, get the sounds right, get, you know,
Yeah,
obviously
definitely.
writing.
I mean, I am a massive perfectionist, that's for sure. So, like, and I kind of just found my own way with music. My approach is definitely, like, just sit and mess around on a computer and like, you know, songwriting and stuff and find stuff that I like that way, do you know what I mean? So
You grew up in a very musical household. But was that naturally what gave you the bug for this?
my mum was a backing singer for, like, Jules Holland, and she had a hit in the 90s, so and my dad is a music producer. He did like stuff with Manic Street Preachers and The View, and literally growing up, I wasn't really that interested in listening to records that much. It was just like my inspiration directly came from just like being in the studio, going through like nagging my dad to like make dinner or whatever, and he's sat recording bands, and I literally have so many memories of like going through into the studio whilst like the band are tracking, and like we've got like the percussion box. I remember one time I decided to pick up a whistle and just like could not play it at all, but I just remember like blowing as hard as I could and just doing this like the whole time. And I think back to it now, I just remember like the guitarist looking at me like, sounds great. And I was like so into it as well, you know, like.
But it's funny, it could have gone one of two ways, because
Yeah.
you know, you could have rebelled against the whole thing, going, this is
Yeah,
not
I know.
funny.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
And-
I thought it was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
I had like a little spot on my dad's mixing desk. He had like a really nice really nice vintage mixing desk, and I had like just a little square of buttons that that were only they didn't work. So I just like sit and just press it. That was my little section.
That's so sweet.
So almost like you got your production role very early on.
Yeah.
Even though but that's interesting, because you know, you sort of, not everyone gets that as a musician. A lot of people can point back to a moment where they heard a record or someone showed them some shapes on the guitar or whatever it was.
I think it's so funny that like you had that thing on the mixing desk, whereas other kids have got their Fisher-Price little sauce set
I was
or
so
little
lucky.
cookery set.
I
You're
was
like,
so
I've got
lucky.
buttons on a vintage mixing desk. That's so cool.
Yeah, I was super lucky,
You know.
definitely. It's a
And
nice
what
thing
are
to
the
be able
plans
to
for the next 6 months musically?
We're going to get out another EP, so really it's just like keeping the rollout of music just coming.
How do you find the whole digital world, you know, marketing yourself on socials and all that?
Getting social media down has been really tough.
And getting it to work for you in a way that you're
I
comfortable
just think
with.
there's just two types, isn't there? I feel it's like you have people that are more sort of motivated by that, you know, and maybe just naturally more interested in that.
You're almost not left alone to just do your work on your craft.
I know,
because you
it's
have
tough.
to consider constantly that like you've got to keep people engaged.
Yeah.
You've got to, you know.
All these moving parts and just trying to put it all together. It's like, for me, it's like finally got there, but it has taken a really long time to do that.
Great. Well, I think we're going to have a bit of a chat about some food.
I mean, we are really looking forward to having you here for your gig.
It's been so nice.
Growing up with your family, there was a lot of music around. Was there sort of a food element?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I mean, my mum's boyfriend used to always make, like, he'd always do, like, slow roast, like, stews and stuff like that.
Well, stews for this weather
really
would be
hearty.
lovely.
Yes, a good time of year for it,
Yeah.
actually. Maybe that's a good shout.
Yeah, let's do stew.
But he would always do, like, beef bourguignon as well, or something along those lines.
That's a great idea, like a beef bourguignon. I'm trying to think, have you done a beef bourguignon?
I don't think so.
Yeah, you've
but
not
like
done,
with,
you've
I
not
don't
done
think
that.
so. And you'd have, I'm trying to think in a beef bourguignon, you have those lovely little, those little silver onions,
Yes.
the little ones.
Yeah,
and nice
definitely.
and long, slow, with some nice cuts of meat,
Lovely.
loads of red wine.
Sounds,
Some nice crusty bread to bring in your bread element. And for a sweet element, is there anything that you love to have?
Oh, my God. We used to always have chocolate eclairs
No
as
way.
kids. So,
I love a chocolate eclair, but I'm a little bit funny about my chocolate eclair because...
Yeah, for sure.
Would you have, like, is it vanilla cream or chocolate cream? In the eclair? Vanilla.
Yeah.
I'm the same.
Yeah, definitely.
And I get really
absolutely.
upset.
Oh, that'd be so heavy. That'd be,
And why would you have a
yeah.
chocolate eclair with chocolate filling? It should be vanilla.
Yeah.
You know?
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
A chocolate eclair. Is there any sort of cake or dessert otherwise that you, when you're in a restaurant, for example, you would order?
I love cheesecake. Lemon cheesecake, usually.
Lemon cheesecake.
Definitely.
Perfect with like that heavy bourguignon, a nice zesty cheesecake,
I'm
bit of
getting
lemon
excited
curd
now, yeah.
topping maybe, a nice buttery base.
Fantastic. I haven't got like a memory attached to the cheesecake.
matter.
I didn't to the eclair either.
We can make up a memory.
Yeah.
In fact, your gig will be the memory of the lemon cheesecake.
That's 100%.
Cool.
Sounds great.
Well, I think we should do a lovely bourguignon, beef bourguignon in this weather, which will be perfect.
Yeah.
We'll make some beautiful crusty bread from the bakery.
Yeah.
And a zesty, lemony cheesecake to finish.
Sounds fantastic.
Great. We can't wait to have you here. Can't wait to meet your friends.
I can't wait for it.
Can't wait to listen to your music.
Yeah.
And I'm going to sing along to Riverwalk.
You better, yeah.
Great. Thank you.
Thanks.
Nice one.
Thanks.
Cheers.